Hello, everybody. This is your main man Keith here from Keith Plays PS4 927. Happy Wednesday evening to all my awesome viewers on this awesome channel. Today, we are in the final regular season game for our Orlando Wizards franchise, and we are taking on the 12-4 Pittsburgh Steelers. So we're hoping to have 15 wins on this season, which we should do really well in. And last episode against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, we won 64-3. I will have the link to that episode in the description if you guys want to check that episode out. I uploaded that on Monday. So before we get into playoff picture, I wanted to show you guys the weekly awards. So Marcus May, he had 8 tackles, 1 interception, 1 forced fumble, and 1 touchdown. That interception, by the way, was that pick six, the second one of the game, while Devin McCourty had the first one of the game. And let's go check out the playoff picture and see if we're still at number 1 seed, and we are. So Pittsburgh Steelers, who are our opponents, will still have that first round seed. So we'll also check out the standings here, and then we'll show you the uniforms to see who all made it and who didn't. So as of now, the Wizards have the number 1 team in the league. So they have 797 points that they have scored this season, surprisingly. The only team to have it above 500. So Steelers have also made it. Eagles made it. Panthers made it. Ravens have made it. Dolphins, Bears, Chargers, Browns. The Cowboys also made it. Titans. And so did the Raiders. So without further ado, we will see you guys at kick, show you the uniforms. Alright, so the Orlando Wizards, they're going to be wearing their purple home jerseys with black pants and purple socks. For the Pittsburgh Steelers, they're going to be wearing their white away jerseys with their traditional Nike pants and black socks. So we'll see you guys at kickoff.
Today, from Orlando, Florida, it's Week 18 of the NFL on EA Sports. And the Orlando Wizards taking on Ben Roethlisberger and the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Alright, it is kickoff time here in Orlando, Florida. So Chris Boswell kicks this one off, and Golden Tate, he is ready to return for the Orlando Wizards football team. So now he gets stopped there at the 38. So this is going to be a first down and 10. We get to see Tua Tagovailoa. He steps back to pass. So it looks like we are going to use the double slants route on first down and 10 from the 38-yard line. So Tua Tagovailoa stepping back to pass. He's going to fire this one out to Chris Godwin. So he uses that juke move. He is still on his feet. He is going to get this into the end zone, sliding on in. Touchdown, Wizards. So it's going to be a 7-0 Orlando lead. All right, first down and 10 from the 32. Ben Roethlisberger and the Pittsburgh Steelers, they're ready to step onto the field for the first time on offense. They throw that pass that is incomplete. Second down and 10. Now we're ready to play some strategic defense at the 32. So they're going to hand it off to Najee Harris, the Alabama product, and he gets stopped at the 36 for a gain of at least 6 yards. So this will be a 4 yards, third down and 6 now. And he throws this to Deontay Johnson. That is going to be a first and 10 from the 43-yard line. We're going to use the nickel formation here for the defense on first and 10 from the 43. So Ben Roethlisberger handing it off to Harris, and Najee Harris gets stopped at the 46. So that's a gain of 3 yards on that play. So this will be a 2nd down and 7 now from the 46. Pittsburgh going to throw this one to Harris, so he gets stopped at the middle of the field down at the 50. 3rd down and 3. We're going to blitz here on the defense at the middle of the field. So they're going to step back to pass, and it passes it to Pat Fryermuth. The Penn State product gets that 1st down at the 34-yard line. So they're at the 34, at the 34 with 1:44 to go. So Najee Harris running the ball, gains about 4 on that play. So this will be 3 on that play, rather. 2nd down and 7 now here for Pittsburgh. They're trying to look ways to get their first touchdown of the game. And it is Benny Snell that gains his first rush. He was close from the 1st down line, but wasn't necessarily in. 3rd and inches now, and it looks like that they're probably going to throw the football, and they do get a 1st down at the 15-yard line. So they're going to move the chains here. They want to stay on offense as much as they can until they get a touchdown. So 1st and 10 from the 15. Roethlisberger steps back to pass. He gets pressured, though. He doesn't get sacked. So this will be a 2nd down and 10 from the 15. 26 seconds to go in this 1st quarter. And Ben Roethlisberger, he's going to step back to pass. And that is going to be a 3rd and 9. We will see you guys in the 2nd quarter. And the Pittsburgh Steelers do get their first touchdown of the game. Najee Harris ran the ball there. So this is going to be the end of the 1st quarter. Pittsburgh tied with Orlando 7-7. Okay, the 1st quarter is over here at Disney World Stadium. Tied 7-7 against the Pittsburgh Steelers. So now Tyrell Williams, Golden Tate III. He is ready to return this one all the way. He is going to take this one all the way straight into the end zone. And that is going to be a front flip touchdown for the Orlando Wizards. So that is a 103-yard kickoff return for a touchdown. So this begins the 2nd quarter here in Orlando, Florida, with Golden Tate III doing a front flip celebration touchdown. And it's going to be 14-7. Here at Disney World Stadium. We're going to take a break. All right, 4th down and 18. Presley Harvin III is going to punt this out to Antonio Brown. So the Steelers are going to punt this away. And Antonio Brown, who wore his number 84 with Pittsburgh, is battling off against his former team. And he's been breaking tackles. And he is still on his feet whatsoever. He is going to return this one all the way to the end zone. The cover athlete of Madden NFL 19 jumps on into the end zone. That is going to be a touchdown, 89-yard punt return, and it's going to be a 21-7 lead. So he just runs it straight. He broke quite a bit of tackles throughout this punt return. I thought he wasn't going to return it, but he had the speed like Sonic the Hedgehog, and he jumped on into the end zone. That is a touchdown. So it will be 21-7. 2nd quarter, surprisingly, we have had a kickoff return by Golden Tate III to return it all the way straight into the end zone. And the other one was just now with Antonio Brown returning that 89-yard punt return for a TD. We will see you guys when we're back on offense. We're going to take another break. All right, this is going to be the 2nd punt return of the episode. The very first one you guys just saw, he returned this one all the way straight into the end zone. So now let's see what Antonio Brown can do on the 2nd punt return. He is evading tacklers, so he is going to return this one. He is going to get another touchdown out of this one. Another punt return. He does it for a front flip, and he has 2 this game. This time it's an 83-yarder one. So now we have 2 punt returns for touchdowns and 1 kickoff return for a touchdown in this quarter, in the 2nd quarter, to end this regular season off right. We're definitely going to end up 15-2. We are actually going to do a 2-point conversion. So we will actually, after this 2-point conversion, we will see you guys in the second half. So we're going to run the ball, get it in for 2. So it's now 29-7. All right, now third straight punt for the Steelers in this quarter. Antonio Brown has 2 touchdowns with those punt returns. I don't think he's going to get it for the third one. But he did really well punt return wise. He had a couple hundred yards today, so he's going to break this one. And he gets stopped by Cam Hayward, so we get stopped there at the 29. But we're going to still play some offense here in the second quarter. So, 1st and 10, Tagovailoa steps back. He's going to fire this one out to Rob Gronkowski. One-handed, though. And we're going to take this time out. So, it's going to be 29-7 here in Orlando. So, we're going to use the Saints go pass play. Even though we're no longer the New Orleans Saints, we still have the Saints playbook. So, we're going to step back, throw this one to Rob Gronkowski. Gets it into the end zone. This will be a 36-7 lead for the Orlando Wizards. 10th touchdown on the year. All right, 1st and 10 from the 35, 3:57 to go in the third. They're going to hand this one off to Najee Harris. So he has an 8-yard gain on that play. 2nd down and 2 now with 3:40 to go in this third quarter. And Pittsburgh, they're trying to eye at the end zone. So they're going to throw this pass. It is actually a 1st down, so 1st and 10. He got pressured down there, but he didn't get completely sacked. If he was completely sacked, then he would have the ball in his possession. So he's going to step back to pass. And now this would be considered a sack. So Chauncey Gardner-Johnson making that sack there. 2nd down and 18, a loss of 8 for Pittsburgh. And the Steelers, they're trying to step up on their game, so they're going to hand this off to Najee Harris, so he gets stopped at the 45. 3rd down and 17 for Pittsburgh, and we are ready to play some defense. Hopefully we can get an interception or a fumble recovery. So this turns out to be a 1st and 10 at the 38. I almost thought we were going to get that interception, but I just didn't press the triangle button on my PS4. So we're going to step back to pass. 2nd down. So Chauncey Gardner-Johnson, who has 1 sack in this game, appears to be down and injured. So this will be a 2nd and 10 from the 38. So they're going to step back to pass. That is also an incompletion. And he has broken ribs, so he is not going to be able to return in this episode. So 3rd down and 10 from the 38-yard line. So they're going to step back to pass. And he gets sacked by Marquise Avery. So Marquise Avery, he has 2 sacks in this episode. Orlando has 5 in all. Minute 10 to go in the third. And his game has gone really fast along the line. So I'm actually going to return it, but I'm not going to return it very far since it was a fair catch call. So 1st and 10 from the 7-yard line. We're way back behind the backfield. So we're going to use the strong formation, and we're going to put in AJ Green as our receiver, the former Cincinnati Bengals wide receiver. So 1st and 10. Tua Tagovailoa, he steps back to pass, looking to throw. He's going to fire this one out to AJ Green, catches it one-handed, breaks a tackle, and he is still on his feet whatsoever. He gets stopped by Minkah Fitzpatrick. So he's 4 for 4, and he has over 100 passing yards today. And we really haven't carried the ball. So 1st and 10, Tagovailoa stepping back. He's going to throw this one a little too high, but that's all right. But we're going to use a PA post shot on 2nd down and 10 to a Tagovailoa. He steps back to pass. He is going to throw it to Gronkowski. And Gronkowski has an incompletion there for 3rd down and 10. We're going to use a single back formation at the 32. So Tua Tagovailoa, he steps back to pass. And he's going to throw this one out to Chris Godwin. And he jumps on into the end zone for a touchdown. 5,000 career receiving yards for Chris Godwin, and we are actually going to run the ball to end this third quarter using a 2-point conversion. So Tua Tagovailoa hands it off to Melvin Gordon, and it is good. All right, first down and 10 from the 32. And Ben Roethlisberger, he's going to step back to pass. He's going to throw this one out to Najee Harris. He gets stopped at the 40. This will be a 2nd down and 2 now here for Pittsburgh. About at the 40-yard line, they're going to step back to pass. And the ball is out. 3:28 to go in the fourth. Juju Smith-Schuster picks up that scooped fumble on first down and 10. So it was Chris Marshall that claimed that reception, but then he lost the fumble. It was fumbled, but then Juju Smith-Schuster picked it up for the Steelers. So now Najee Harris gets stopped at the 45. So this will be a 3rd down. A 2nd and 7, with only 3:07 to go in the fourth quarter. So now Ben Roethlisberger, he gets sacked by Devin McCourty, who had a pick 6 last episode against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Had one of those very first few picks that his former teammate from the New England Patriots, Tom Brady, he threw it accidentally. He was going to throw it to one of his teammates, but then he read the quarterback there and claimed that interception. So there's 2:23 to go in the fourth. We'll see you guys after the 2-minute warning. This is the single back formation with less than 2 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. Tua Tagovailoa steps back to pass. He throws it out to A.J. Green. He gets stopped at the 45. So Tua Tagovailoa, he has 220 passing yards today. And surprisingly, this Steelers defense allowed no rushing yards because we didn't even run the ball at all today. So Tua Tagovailoa steps back to pass. He throws it out to Rob Gronkowski. He gets stopped at the 31. So minute 18 to go in the fourth. And we're going to put in some Alshon Jeffrey as our wide receiver. And it's almost 1 minute to go. And then we are ready for postseason coverage. So now Alshon Jeffrey gets stopped at the 14. 261 yards for passing-wise today for Tua Tagovailoa. 30-some seconds now. Clock's winding down really fast here. So Rob Gronkowski, he gets this into the end zone for a touchdown. And that will be his 2nd touchdown of the game. We're actually going to run it to get a 2-point conversion. So what we're going to do is run the ball. 31 seconds left. We're going to win it over the Pittsburgh Steelers. And it's 52-7. We will see you guys at statistics. All right, Tua Tagovailoa, perfect pass rating, 9 for 11, 275 yards, 4 touchdowns. Ben Roethlisberger, 87.7 passer rating, had 1 passing TD as well today. Najee Harris scored Pittsburgh's only touchdown with a reception by from Ben Roethlisberger. So Rob Gronkowski has 2 touchdowns. Chris Godwin had 2 touchdowns, and that was all receiving wise. Defensively, Marquise Avery, 2 sacks. Devin McCourty, 1 sack. Demario Davis, 1 sack. And C.J. Gardner-Johnson had a sack, but he left the game early. Cam Jordan had a sack as well. So, kick return-wise, Golden Tate, he had a 103-yard one to begin the second quarter. He had 2 in total, 140 yards. And half of 140 is 70, so he averaged 70. Antonio Brown had 5 punt returns, 243 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Longest of 93, scored it in, so he averaged 48.6 there. So that concludes the regular season of our Orlando Wizards franchise. We are ready for postseason. Who is all excited? I can't wait either. This is going to be a good one. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys next episode.